One of the fundamental things for footwork would be how to start. And for this, in badminton, the starting step is the critical and the most important step. So remember always that the start is very critical, and normally when you start to run, you always push from the direction behind. That's what you do when you have to run forward. You always push and then run back. It's the same concept which we use. We will be actually using it. If I have to go to this corner, I start off by pushing this leg behind and then moving forward. So the start is very important. So the moment you serve or you start the rally, be ready and then you push. And this is how the footwork is. So you have different kinds of ways you can move from center to the corner. But the first and the most important thing would be to have a good start, which is called the step, and the first starting step. The starting step is not like a jump up, it's actually a jump down. So it's a jump, tuck, and then move. So this actually gives you the momentum to move from the center to a corner. So once you start correctly, you have various options. You can walk, which is like a normal walking or a running footwork, which actually has the movements like this, or you can have a footwork like this, which is called the chasing footwork, where you go back and you can come back in this way. This is called a chasing footwork. You can also go back and come back this way, which is a walking footwork. You have many kinds. You have players who would also start and move with the step going backwards. That's also another way of doing it. So you have different styles, but the most important thing would be to have the starting step, which is very, very important. The second thing, which would be very critical, is when you move to the sides. So it is the push and then you have a lunge. So always remember, for any of the movements, the racket is leading you. So this is very critical. All of you, we need to know is that the racket is critical. So if you're moving towards the shuttle, keep the racket in front and the racket should lead you. If you're going to the side, once the split happens, the racket is leading. And try to take the shuttle as early as possible, because you have more variations and more punch in the strokes from a higher reaching point. So this would be very critical and very important for all of your footwork.